Hey everyone, welcome to Demystifying Maths at Virtues Institute with Dr. O. Today we would explore in part 2 factorizing expressions with double brackets. Factorizing expressions is adding brackets, which is the opposite of expanding expressions, which is removing brackets. To completely factorize an expression means writing it so that there is no common factor left inside the bracket. Put another way, you cannot take anything else out of the bracket. Sometimes students make mistakes when factorizing expressions, but don't worry, by the end of this lesson, you'll become comfortable factorizing expressions with double brackets. If this is your first visit, remember to subscribe to Virtues Institute channel for more math tips, clearer explanations, and upcoming topics. Let's factorize quadratic expression x squared plus 15x plus 56. A quadratic equation is an expression where the highest factor of x is 2. It usually has the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b, and c are numbers and a is not 0. For this expression, x squared plus 15x plus 56, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 15, and c is equal to 56. To factorize, we need to find two numbers that multiply to give 56 and add to give 15. Let's look at the factor pairs of 56. They are either 1 times 56, 2 times 28, 4 times 14, or 7 times 8. The pairs that adds to 15 is 7 and 8, because 7 plus 8 equals 15 and 7 multiplied by 8 equals 56. Now we write the bx term using these factors, which gives x squared plus 7x plus 8x plus 56. Factorizing the first two terms becomes x multiplied by the sum of x and 7. And factorizing the last two terms becomes 8 multiplied by x plus 7. X plus 7 is a common factor of both terms. So make this the first bracket, and x plus 8 makes the second bracket. Thus, the two numbers going into the brackets are plus 7 and plus 8. Remember, find two numbers that multiply to give the last number. The same two numbers must add to give the coefficient of x. Factorize and put those numbers into the brackets. Let's factorize another quadratic expression, x squared minus 9. A quadratic expression or equation is an expression where the highest power of x is 2. For this expression, x squared minus 9, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to minus 9. To factorize, we need to find two numbers that multiply to give minus 9 and add to give 0. Let's look at the factor pairs of minus 9. They are either minus 1 times 9, 1 times minus 9, or minus 3 times 3. The pair that adds to 0 is minus 3 and 3, because minus 3 plus 3 equals 0, and minus 3 multiplied by 3 equals minus 9. Now, rewrite the bx term using this factor, which gives s squared minus 3x plus 3x minus 9. Now, factorizing the first two terms becomes x multiplied by the sum of x and minus 3. And factorizing the last two terms becomes 3 multiplied by x minus 3. Because x minus 3 is common to both terms, we make that the first bracket, and x plus 3 the second bracket. Thus, the two numbers going into the brackets are minus 3 and plus 3. Remember, find two numbers that multiply to give the last number. The same two numbers must add to give the coefficient of x. Now, it's your turn. Using the skills you have just learned, factorizing expression by introducing double bracket, have a goal at the practice questions on the screen. Leave your answers in the comments. And if there's any part of factorizing expressions that you are still finding tricky, drop your questions there too. Virtues Institute will use your response to offer tailored or bespoke support and shape future lessons around what you need most. Don't forget to subscribe for more math tips, clearer explanation, and upcoming topics. Virtues Institute is really looking forward to hearing from you.